making another table decor piece that you can use on a buffet stand, or entryway table, a sofa table. And because it's kind of late out, I'm not able to go out and cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting the sections that I need. And it's going to have mirrors on it that are 7-inch that I got from Hobby Lobby. They come 2 in the pack for $5. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting the outline that I need. And tomorrow I will cut them and be back to show you the next step. I got the board cut and I started working on it last night. I'm using Decor Art Hauser light green paint, and I really don't need to paint the edges because I have some rhinestone that's going to go around the edges. I need to add just a little bit more on this side also. Set this to the side and let it dry. A few tips. The first one that I didn't paint the edges, and I recommend that you do paint the edges because when I put the ribbon on, the lamb ribbon on, looked like it kind of showed through, but that's just to me probably. You want to make sure that you paint the edges of your plywood, just so you can have a neater finish. And you want to also sand the edges of your plywood. Next, I'm going to add the glam ribbon going down the ends. Also, another tip I'd like to give you is that I would paint the board first. I would add the glam ribbon and the mirror first before I add the glitter pieces. And I just want to thank all of my new subscribers because I've got a lot. And thank you so much for my old subscribers coming back and supporting me. This channel would be nothing without all of you subscribers. So thank you very, very much. And I ask that you all please continue to support me, share my videos. I've got 2 really nice videos coming up, or actually 3. I've been working on a 2-tiered tray. I've also been working on a glam board cord with acrylic legs. I'm almost finished with that. And also the wall sconces with the champagne glasses that will go over the board cord. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this mirror on here because my resin is getting hot. And when it starts getting hot, that means that it's setting up. And can't you tell it's setting up here? Okay. I'm going to put some of the glitter mixture inside this tube, and I'm using some Elmer's glue in order to do that. And just keep turning it and it'll go all the way down to the bottom. And once the glue gets to the bottom, then I'll take a funnel and put the glitter in. Stick our funnel in there. And we need something to catch the extra confetti. It might fall out. And we're going to allow this to dry and come back for the next step. The next step, the tube is dry. I mixed up some resin and I'm going to pour it in my container. I'm going to pop some of the air bubbles. And always remember when you're working with resin to try to put some plastic gloves on and have your mask on. Okay. I'm going to stick our tube down in the resin. Then I made this little template to place over it to keep it in place. And we're going to let this sit up to dry. The base is finished. That turned out beautiful, guys. You know how when you get close to finishing a project and something just doesn't seem quite right? What I did was took some of the green paint and just paint it across the top of this. I'm going to give it probably about 3 or 4 coats, and then I'm going to add some of the rhinestone ribbon. I mixed up a little resin. Now I'm going to glue the board to the base. First I'm putting a little super glue on it. It didn't hold it very well, but it kind of held it in place for me to put the resin on. And I'm just putting some resin on the side. I'm putting some resin on the side to give it a pretty good contact with the plywood. And in case you're wondering why I painted one of the back sides and not the other, because they have a mirror on it and they're going to be sitting close together. And when I kind of did a dry fit, you could see the back side of this one and it didn't look really good. So I painted this one so when they're sitting together, it will still have a neat, clean look. Okay, we're going to set this up to dry and then come back for the reveal. I think these turned out absolutely beautiful.